Hello everybody, sorry for the delay, but we're back and we're with Endless Space 2. Let me know if you can hear me okay, and if you can hear the game alright. Oh, I need to adjust my camera. Sorry, really hastily put this together. Kind of just forgot about it, basically. No real good excuse. There we go. Camera looks like it's going to be a bit warped if I do that, but whatever. I'll have to deal with it for now. Alright, so yeah, Endless Space 2. Played it for a little bit, but not that much. Probably about an hour at this point. Still trying to learn a lot of the mechanics of the game. The only thing with it for me at the moment is being a little bit disappointed with the tutorials. The game was originally in early access. It's a real-time strategy game, much in the vein of like a Stellaris or something like that. It's a space real-time strategy game where there's a bunch of factions. You pick a faction, you conquer the galaxy, or you can do it through trade and diplomacy and stuff like that. So a pretty familiar sight for those who may be familiar with Stellaris. Thanks, seems like you guys can hear everything okay. Awesome. Okay, so let's just get straight into it, and you guys can hopefully inform me if I'm forgetting things or missing out things, because like I said, it's worth mentioning before we start is that I did the tutorial. It comes with 3 versions of tutorial, although after you do it, after you choose one, it goes away and you can only do beginner. Don't know why that is. But essentially, it says like, hey, beginner, never played a strategy game before. Intermediate, it's like familiar with strategy but not Endless Space, and then advanced is like stuff only for Endless Space 2. So I did advanced, or intermediate, the one in between, and it basically locked me out of stuff I could do. It said like, oh, you need to buy something, and then there was like 0 currency and you couldn't advance time, so I couldn't earn the currency and I couldn't progress the tutorial, so that sucked. Then I was like, alright, I'll do a beginner tutorial. Started doing the beginner one. That one went on for much longer. And then it'll like locked out the end turn button, because it's a turn-based game, unlike Stellaris. And it locked out the end turn button and said like, you have to do this thing and then we'll progress. So I did the thing, did it, 100% sure I did it, and it didn't unlock the end turn button, so I just had to quit. So that sucked. So we're going to go into the game now. I kind of understand what you got to do, and we're going to try and just play it without any more guides or tutorials and stuff like that. So let's fire up new game. So the difference with this game is Endless Space 1 and Endless Space 2. I've never played Endless Space 1 for those of you asking. Endless Space 2 and 1, I imagine, has like this built-up lore about these people called the Endless and their currency called the Dust and stuff like this. And then there's preset empires that have like backstories to them. So you're not going to do what you do in Stellaris, for instance, and I will be making a lot of comparisons because I feel like that's just what most people are familiar with. By the way, am I live on Twitch? Let me just really quickly check that, because I've got no chat activity on Twitch. I'm not live on Twitch. Why would that be? Okay, hang on guys, I want to go live on both. My restream thing says it should be live on both. We could keep it to YouTube, I suppose. I don't really mind, but I did advertise that it would be on both. Seems to just not be able to connect to Twitch for some reason. I could just show you what I'm looking at. Actually, I can't even show you my screen right now. I just don't have it set up. Okay, that sucks. I'll just have to paste I'll just say here that that sucks. I might try and restart the stream once, but it seems like Restream isn't even working for it. Restream is the thing I use to kind of push it to both Twitch and YouTube. It's an external service. It usually works really well, but I guess not. Yep. All right. I guess there's nothing I can do about it. Twitch is just like spinning and connecting. It says it won't connect. Oh well. I'll just update the message on that to say that I'm only on YouTube. So YouTube only stream. Sorry. But hey, maybe if Twitch made me a partner, I could help them out. But guess not. Alright, I'm just going to do a little quick tweet and then we're straight back into the game. No more interruptions, okay? Apologies. Is this like No Man's Sky but good? Not really, it's a strategy game. But the way you discover planets is awesome, so stay tuned for that. It's really cool. And I'm hoping to do a video on this. I'm going away to LA at the end of the week, so I'm hoping to get a video up before that. So I'll probably be streaming it quite a bit. Live on YouTube. Twitch is having issues for me. youtube.com/darntotalwar/live. Okay, thanks for the patience, guys. I appreciate it. But it actually makes it a little bit easier for me just to read one chat anyway. So we'll close that one down, move my chat a bit more front. Okay. We should be good to go. I'll just fire up Restream, because it'll tell me how many viewers I have. 27. Alright. We're back. Okay, so. I'm getting this early since ever. Oh, it's so warm here, I'm like sweating. Anyway. So yeah, those are the main differences. It'll be largely a comparison to Stellaris that you'll be getting out of me. Let me know if I'm too quiet or too loud on this microphone. Gonna keep it at about this distance to speak straight to you guys. Also, I'm looking into getting anti-reflective glasses because I realize it just reflects straight up as I look. So hopefully I'll get some money to get those soon. Right, so here's the different empires. We won't spend too long on it, but we have, as far as I know, it's got nothing to do with Earth or humans, from what I can tell.
To the stars.
Available factions. Okay, so these are the available factions. Oh, hang on a sec. You can create a custom faction. I did not know this. This is a whole thing. Okay, I take it back. You can do that. I thought it was like you had to pick one of the presets. That's pretty cool. We're not going to spend time with that. It's just going to take ages and we'll get lost in it. But we will have a quick read of the different ones here. So we've got the Sophons. The Sophons are kind of, they're like these peaceful, almost robotic-like dudes. They're a curious, peace-loving race whose highest ideals are found in scientific knowledge and technological advancement. The Cravers. Created by the Endless from an insectoid life form, the Cravers are in the purest sense hunter-gatherers who would never have independently evolved the systems and infrastructure needed to raise crops or domestic animals. So they're basically uplifted by the Endless. The United Empire. The Empire is theoretically under the control of the central monarchy, however, the rate of expansion means that the society cannot be ruled that way effectively. In fact, the systems of colonial diaspora are colonized by designated corporations. Okay, this one is pretty cool. Horatio, it's pretty interesting. And I'm doing good. Thank you, Ian. And thank you, Steel Goodwin, and everyone who's let me know that the mic is okay. No more Twitch for me. I found you, Darren. I won't go back. Cool, no problems. Custom factions are not as good as in Stellaris. Yeah, I don't think there's as much depth to them, but nevertheless. So Horatio is a pretty cool one. I love this idea. This is very Fallout to me. And let's see if you agree. Incredibly wealthy and only slightly less deranged, Horatio was a trillionaire who left to discover his own star cluster. Finding a planet sprinkled with labs of ancient cloning technology left by the Endless, the boredom soon drove Horatio to create a race of allies, servants, and slaves who were every bit as gorgeous as the most beautiful person in the universe. Horatio. Once the planet was repopulated, Horatio the First had only to look up, regard the stars, and realize how much more beautiful they, too, would be if they were filled with Horatios. The rest, as they say, is history. So this guy is just like Prince Sigvald, you know, for the Warhammer fans, or just like Gary from Fallout. It's just endless clones of the same dude, and he's so self-obsessed that he wanted to make a race of just himself. It's pretty funny. Okay, so we'll just have a quick look at the other ones. The Riftborn, kind of like machines from an alternate dimension. They're totally like weird. Unfallen. Only ever known their home world of Kayasil, preferring to peaceably study, blah, 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 blah. They were dragged into a war and awoken by other people fighting. The Vodiani, the Lumerus, and we could just pick a random one. I don't know who we're going to go with. Horatio sounds pretty fun, so I might go with him, even though it's something I wouldn't normally do because it's just so silly. But it might be fun just to do that, just to get a feel for the game. I keep banging this mic. I moved this around yesterday to do the movie stream with Rosie, so it's a bit off. So yeah, Horatio seems like it could be a good one to do. Right, we'll have 8 competitors, normal speed, normal game difficulty. Everything's pretty much normal. Galaxy, we could go with 4 arms of a spiral. Actually, we'll just go with Ovoid. And pretty much keep everything pretty standard. Alright, so let's fire it up. I haven't seen Horatio's intro, so let's take a look at it. That is so cool. Look, everyone just looks like him. Let's rule the universe. Just the galaxy, I think. But yeah, let's do it. I haven't played the first Endless Space. Never even heard of it till this one came out. I'd heard of Endless Legend. I thought Endless Space was that game, like Universe Sandbox. I thought it was just a game where you could, like, it would just generate planets and stuff and you could look at them, rather than it being an actual, like, game. Warm. Oh, that's the other thing I forgot to add. Oh no, I can't do it. Well, I can add in donations if they happen, but I can't add anything else. So we'll go browser source. So if people want to donate, they can. I appreciate it. If they subscribe or follow the stream, I can't show that, unfortunately, but I appreciate anybody that does. But yeah, don't even worry about donating, but it is there if you want to do it. And it should pop up. And if it doesn't, if you did and it doesn't, let me know, because, you know. Game launched and ready. Doesn't look ready to me. Has it crashed, do you reckon? I think it may have crashed. I can move my mouse around, but the fact that it says game launched and ready makes me think it's crashed. Hang on one sec, guys. Great. Okay, so let's restart it. That's just Sam Simpson messaging me. Thank you, Sam. Well, I'll try this again. If Horatio doesn't work, we'll try the Empire. The Empire I didn't have a problem with before. I've also never had a crash before, so who knows? It could be the stream. I'm a big fan since Endless Space 1, and Endless Space 2 is really great. Yep, it has good reviews on Steam at least. So, seems like the fans are pretty happy with it. And I had an early access period for a few months, so they probably refined a lot and helped it out. But it does seem like I'm pretty unhappy with the tutorial. I know most people probably don't care about the tutorial, but it's very important when you're getting into a game, I find, to have a good tutorial. I like them. A lot of people turn them off and like to learn the game themselves, but I like to go through it. A good tutorial, like there's a good one in Stellaris. I know Rome Total War had probably one of the best tutorials ever. So it just really gets you into a game for a long time if the tutorial is good. My tutorial has failed twice for me in this game now, so it's like it put me off playing the game a lot. So I think we had everything else just left the same. We're playing as Horatio. Let's try it again. I don't know why it says like connecting to server. It's like it's running a local server or something to connect it to. It's pretty weird. Launching game. Game launched. Game launched and ready. Come on, game. Fuck, come on. I hate when this happens. Alright guys, let me try it again. I'm gonna try the other faction. If Empire doesn't work, then it's something to do with the stream. In which case I don't know what to do other than just restart the stream after I've logged in. But there should be no reason that my stream is affecting it. Hashtag professional. Hey William DHD. So I don't look at it too often, but I did look at my subscribers recently and the most popular, and I saw that you have a big channel. So appreciate that support, boy. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Alright, we'll go again. New game. Let's go with United Empire. Let's turn off custom hero skins. That's something I hadn't tried before. Let's go it again. I launched a game with Horatio early today and I had no issue. Is this an online only game? Is it based on the actual servers? There we go.
Under the visionary leadership of Emperor Zelivus, we have become a proud and powerful nation. It is time to rise up, grasp our future, and seek our destiny among the stars. Imagine the future that we can build.
Thanks, Will.
We shall construct great fleets, Send them out to make great discoveries, and through their conquests, secure our place in this rich galaxy.
It's an interesting salute. I like it.
We will discover new sciences and new life. We will greet new peoples and turn them into new patriots. Together, we shall
Slaves.
leave our mark on history.
Slaves.
For together, we can become anything our hearts desire. Whatever the cost,
A brighter future together.
let us not shy away from the greatness
It's Lawrence Fishburne,
is our
stolen his likeness. Morpheus. Nice, okay. Yeah, it is very 40k.
It is a time of great peace and prosperity for the Empire. Usurpers have been vanquished. Disagreements
Alright.
wars ended. The Empire is truly united.
Jesus, okay, you're taking a while.
Now is the time for your great nation to forge a path to the stars.
To bring your great civilization to other worlds, to impress upon any other races you discover that your way is the best way. Okay, thanks. I've heard it like 10 times now because I've had to start that tutorial so many times. So here we go. This is the galaxy. This is, oh yeah, you can't use WSD. Gotta use the keys. It looks, so something about this game that's like a huge positive. Actually, hang on. Where is the best place to put the camera? It seems like the top right of the screen doesn't have as much stuff going on. So let me just move myself over. Yeah, just over there. I'll be fine for now. Whoa. Okay, jokes we made a million times. Right, so here we are. So here up here is the resources and things like that. Game is pretty loud as well. I'm just going to adjust that super quick, at least for me. Right, so something that has impressed me with this game so far is just its graphical fidelity. It's definitely beyond that of Stellaris, I would say. It's really, really, really very pretty game. And although that being said, you don't go down to the level of detail of a ship. At least I haven't seen that yet, but I imagine in combat you do, because I think I saw some screenshots where you can go down that far. Soundtrack is pretty good so far. Bit sick of the male choir, because that tends to go on a lot, but that could be just Empire themed, I don't know. Right, so cool thing as well is you get to look at all of your planets, and they get all laid out really nicely, and you can read about each one. Somewhat dirty, or somewhat dry and rather chilly. Tundra planets are nevertheless useful destinations, etc., etc. It's really cool. Inhospitable, colonized and inhospitable. These little things are your population types. So we have Imperials living on... So our home world is Raya, and we have 2 sets of Imperials and 1 Hisho. Aggressive and martial, the Hisho are known for their willingness to defend their honor and their allies. So they sound kind of Japanese. These sound kind of like Romanesque almost. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So each faction has its musical theme, and they're all really well made. Yeah, I agree. The choir is really cool. I've just heard that initial one a lot in the space of a day, basically. So what we need to be doing, this is basically my first time playing, so I really don't know. But what I know of that we should do is start moving our patrol ships out, and you have to follow these kind of like star lanes. So we'll head up to the edge, I think, just out of curiosity. And our ship will get a move on, and it'll go try and find and discover some new places that we can colonize and meet other nations and things like that. Then we've got a settler ship. So for now, we're going to follow our patrol ship, because if we do discover somewhere new, we can pretty much instantly land where we need to. Then if we take, and when you discover a new system, it's pretty cool. Kind of, the camera pans around all the systems, or star planets in a cool way. So then we need to also build some buildings. So we've got cerebral reality, drone networks, system improvements of a xeno-industrial infrastructure, endless research park and stuff. We can't get that just yet, and infinite supermarkets. So this will improve our, I don't know what the little pink, what is this? System, so the approval of the people in the system. Only 55% approval at the moment. That doesn't sound too high. So maybe we'll get infinite supermarkets to help them. That's our kind of infrastructure, our dust production. So it's gold, kind of minerals, food, and science research. And then you've got influence. So let's build infinite supermarkets. It's just Amazon gone crazy. We'll build that. That'll be done in 8 turns. And that'll make people happier there. What happens if they get happier? Don't have a clue. But, you know, I'm guessing the more happy they are, it's probably speeds up their growth. It's in that kind of growth section. Or it's just about population. So, I don't know. Good to have happy people there, right? What else can we look at? We want to look at our technology screen. So in here, you've got your empire development, science and exploration, economy and trade, and military. I'm probably going to go with science and exploration. Start off with xenobiology. Studies of soil samples from other planets when combined with advances in understanding of extremophilic bacteria permit scientists to create, under certain conditions, hardier and more productive crops. Oh wow, I wouldn't have expected that. So xenobiology is allowing us to genetically enhance our plants because of alien material. So that'll take 6 turns to kind of research. The thing I don't like is, like, why can't I just see the ship? You know, why is it this holographic? But okay, small gripe. And we've got a new hero, Dmitry Lenko. What we want to do with this boy is get some hero management going. I'm still learning about this because this is kind of where my my thing failed after a while. We could assign him to a system for now, or assign him to his own fleet. Don't know what we should do. We could create a fleet and yeah, actually, let's just create a fleet with him on it. Make him a special boy. Right, we'll select this system. This is where his fleet will be made. And I think we can inspect him further. Yeah. So this is his ship. His specific ship. So the younger brother of the Emperor's personal bodyguard, Hadri Lenko, Dmitry decided to forge his own path away from his brother's rising star. Signing up for early United Empire prospecting missions to help map the hinterlands of the home system, Dmitry helped develop several critical industrial facilities in the Kupier belt. Dmitry found his best skill wasn't his labors, though. It was acting as a placatory influence on the inevitable daily squabbles that broke out between competing prospecting firms. Squabbles that could be often fatal if not resolved. So he sounds like just a hired mercenary that would kind of help rivaling gangs. Eventually tiring of the petty disputes, but not ready to return to Raya, Dmitry launched himself into the newly discovered star lanes. After years of wandering the galaxy, he stumbled upon the Academy. Impressed by Dmitry's ability to sneak deep into the facility before being discovered, the Academy leader decided to bring him into the fold. Okay, so this is this place called the Academy. It seems like where all heroes come from. Yeah, so he obviously went over there, discovered them, snuck his way in. They were impressed with him and sent him back out. So now he is a hero. So in here is where we can look at his ship. Looks pretty cool. You can auto-design it, or you can kind of place down different things. So let's say it has a weapons module on the side, which is why there's turrets here. This has like engine modules at the back and high plating. I believe you can put these anywhere, I think. I think you can put high plating on the back if you want. It would cost stuff to upgrade and stuff like that, so we're just going to leave it for now. He's fine. We don't have any money right now anyway, so let's leave it. But he's got his own unique skill tree as well. So he can go down like... I think he's basically just like an agent would be in Total War, I suppose. There's so much to learn and get into. It's very hard to kind of do it without a tutorial. But, you know, we'll see how he gets on for a while. He's got his own fleet now. And here he is. So maybe we'll send him off the other way. Just see what happens. So he's in the 1st Savior's Navy. He's got 4 movement points. So we can upgrade his ship, for instance, to have bigger engines on the back. And then he can go further and longer. Something I do like is that the planets actually rotate around their star system. And they have actual like separate elevations of rotation, which is cool. Something that always kind of bugged me slightly in Solaris was that it doesn't do that. And obviously clicking planets that are moving around is kind of disorientating. But it does kind of rectify that by every time you zoom in, it always like reorders them to where they should be. I think it was a nice, you know, it looks a little silly to see them do that, I guess, but it's kind of a nice way of meeting in the middle of both. If you're hot in that room, I see a fan right behind you. Yeah, oh yeah, it's reflecting in the TV. I probably should turn it on, but if I normally what I do is I open the window and I turn on the fan and I actually blow the air in this room out, and then it pushes in the cold air. It works really well. But I live next to a train, so when I open the window, trains go by and you can hear it. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, trains don't really go by that often on Sundays, so I might do it later. Anyway, so that is pretty much all our moves for this turn. We're researching a technology. Let's have a look at some other screens. We've got our fleets list, our heroes, finances, the Senate screen. I love Senates. So yeah, the presentation in this game is just absolute top notch. It looks amazing. And that's why you can't get that level of presentation in a game like Stellaris. Like, they've done an amazing job in Stellaris, but having like fully 3D like rendered models and some of the art is actually just 2D. Actually, most of it probably is actually 2D. It just looks really good. Like, his art, I'm sure, is like 2D, but when he's moving and stuff, it really looks like, has the perception of being 3D. So, oh, and the detail on like then the planets as well is like just incredible. Like, you have full looks at them. They've got artwork associated with what they are, and then like stuff that's on the planets, and there's curiosity here, which is like anomalies. And then like you can see all the little ships going around because this one's inhabited by us. It's really cool. All right, so we're heading off this way. Don't think we've anything else to do. Let me know in the chat if you're familiar with this game, you want to help me out, give me advice. I'm willing to take it. So we've ended our turn. Turns go by very quickly. That was it. Now we can go a little bit further. So let's continue our journey. So we found Aldebaran. It's got 4 planets. It's they're all too hostile, unfortunately. But here we go. We can see each planet. That one doesn't look too hostile, but apparently it is. Aldebaran 2, a large Arctic inhospitable. It's mineral rich. There's an anomaly. There's an unknown signal there. Unknown atmospheric curiosities. Medium ice. So these planets seem to be very cold. Huge ice planet. Inhospitable. Atmospheric subterranean. I don't know if you can ever terraform planets. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, their star looks tiny. It's a protostar. These stars have a strong chance of harboring cold planets. So that's awesome. You know, when it ties it in like that, fucking awesome. So yeah, so it has 4 very small cold planets that we can't inhabit because we're not cold-blooded. So let's keep following our boy. Our boy is at a movement point as well, our patrol ship. So we could just about get this far because we can't go as far as the patrol ship, the settler ship. So Izud Darkwolf says system happiness will give you percentage boost to food. It's then average between systems to get your empire happiness, which will give you a boost to science and dust. Okay, so just being happy is good. Gives you buffs in general after it's averaged. Terraformation plays a huge part in the game. You can even destroy them later on. Yeah, I've noticed that when you land on a planet, you can like decolonize it and raise it and stuff. That sounds pretty cool too. Okay, so that's all we're doing at the moment. It seems like I'm not too familiar with how the buildings works, but if I was to get another one, it seems like it doesn't start until this one's done. So I think it is a linear build queue as far as I'm aware. Maybe you can get something that can change that, but from everything I've experienced so far, it seems to be linear. Unless maybe a different planet or multiple colonized planets. Let me know. But for now, we're just going to keep sending boys out, and we'll end the turn again. So yeah, presentation top notch. Haven't had enough time with the gameplay just yet. What's next? Making friend of the Tau. Right, so that turn is over. I think they should have a better sound for when the end turn goes off. Because it's so quick, I don't even realize sometimes. Right, where should we go? Let's go back down around this way, and that way we can kind of have a triangle of interesting places. This guy's still off on his journey. He's discovered something now. Right, let's check out this place. Battle 1, small lava, inhospitable. Battle 2, huge ash, an ash planet. Unknown signal there. Medium, okay. incense, average deposit 3, unknown life forms there. So something I forgot to actually look at was at this place. Oh, we found another area as well. But what I meant to do was, if we find curiosities, let's zoom in on this. Oh, we actually can't zoom any further. It's just a proto-system, a solar nebula. So stars are going to be born there, but not for a long time. What you can do is, this is a patrol ship, and what it can actually do is research those anomalies. Each one of these has a curiosity. They all actually have one. That's why they're like flashing. So I forgot to do that, but I didn't really want to spend time there anyway. I want to get at least colonizing somewhere before we move off. It seems like we understand that star line, so let's go along this one. So still no hospitable planets just yet. Maybe we could get our settler to go off on his own as well. Don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I'm sure he can discover his own things. He's just not too fast. It's probably not a good idea, actually. We should probably keep him with the patrol ship now that I think about it. Alright, let's end the turn again. You should probe the fuck out of every curiosity. It really helps. Yeah, I'd like to do that, and I will do it after... and I did it in the tutorial. It's just I want to get colonizing, because at least that takes time. So we just need to find anywhere that's a hospitable world. Right, we're out of movement points there. Same goes for here. Let's head back down this way. Oh, you have to complete the star lane? Oh, didn't know that. So you can't go back. That's crazy. Crazy. Alright, fair enough. Nothing else I can do, I don't think. Let's keep going. We've got a quest. Solar Quest started, Chapter 1, A Hidden Rebellion, Part 1. It's like a knife through your heart. You joke, Hadri, you say, knowing the Sheridan never jokes. He shakes his head. The weapon signature leaves no doubts. You stare out into the starfield, anger growing. A united empire fleet fired upon a fellow UE vessel of obsolete design. How old? 25 solar cycles at least, Your Imperial Majesty. We think that there must be an outpost somewhere. The knife twists. Oh. The knife twists. There is no reactionary rebellion. This is something fomented 8 decades ago, meticulously planned, kept hidden with a military-like focus. Few would possess the courage, the resources, the sheer iron will. I'm reading it so badly. The sheer iron will to see through such an undertaking. Who would do such a thing? You thought the uprisings were a thing of the past, crushed forever when you disposed of Duke Anatov, and finally united the Empire all those years ago. Your heart chills. Could Lena, bitter, ungrateful Lena, have hatched such a diabolical plot? Or maybe it was the Hadri, so-called First Protector Hadri Lenko, so near and yet so far from the seat of power. Remember, actually, Hadri Lenko is the brother of Dmitry Lenko, the hero that we have. So near and yet so far from the seat of power. Or perhaps it was Petra Mandzukic. She would trace her line to the great Mazari clans who lusted over great power. No, this way lies madness. They are loyal subjects. I will find the perpetrator, slowly, methodically. You cling to the thought, a lifeline in an ocean of dark musings. Hey, Drakovs. What is your command, Your Imperial Majesty? So, there's been rebellions. We, as the Emperor, are trying to kind of think, who could it be? Was it these 3 people I've been thinking of in the past? And it's like, no, I shouldn't go down that route. I will find them methodically and slowly. So we could bribe our way to finding out who did it. We could scientifically locate them. Or we could intimidate. Solaris does do a bad job at explaining weapon types, so I'd agree with that. I think I'm going to go with... I kind of want to go with bribe. Better to keep this matter private or else be made a laughingstock. Sending a small fleet to locate a deal with the rebel outpost discreetly and efficiently is the right response. Okay, we'll do that. Explore 10 curiosities. Good, yeah, let's do it. And then we'll get an empire improvement for food. What we get for this? An outpost trader's reach. Oh, that sounds cool. And Punisher drives. An empire improvement to our military. Okay, so if we stockpile 600. Well, we only have to save it. We don't have to... But I don't think we're going to get that anytime soon. But we will be exploring curiosities. So I feel like... bribing is the best, though. I guess it'll eventually end whenever. So whenever we reach 600 gold dust, that'll be done. And then we'll find Trader's Reach. And find out who did that. Okay, cool. Let's keep moving. Plot twist if it is Dimitri's brother. So we're at Spica. And our ships have realigned and met each other. Boom. Spica 1, large toxic planet. Awesome. Inhospitable. Nothing going on there. Unknown life form. This will affect the way your population votes. Interesting. Segis Gladius, I forgot to read your name. It's nice to see you there, sir. Commander of the battleship Gladius. Grandson of the famous Segis Gladius I, who died of old age. Comfortably on his fleet, if I recall correctly. Okay, we've got one movement point each for these guys. Let's send them off this way. We're not having much luck finding anything hospitable right now. Whereas in the tutorial, I found something pretty quickly. Ooh, Janus. Come on, Janus. Huge monsoon, colonizable. Awesome. Okay, we know where we're going. It's got a lot of abundant Hyperium and Titanium. Janus 2, small steps. It's got some incense. Janus 3 is a tiny little Arctic world. You can click through them to speed them up. That's interesting. Didn't know that. Yeah, I was afraid to click it in case it all went away. That's good to know. I pressed right on my right arrow just in case, but that didn't work. All right, so now we need to get our colony ship, which is like literally miles away. Literally miles. Oh, we've got a colonizable world up here. So maybe we should go for this one and then build another ship separate for that one. Huge lava, a small toxic planet. A large ocean, colonizable. Looks nice. Volans 3. And Volans 4, toxic again. Right, so seeing as our settler ship is here, let's begin colonization. Volans 3, large ocean. It's awesome. So cool. Look at the amount of art. Beautiful. Alright, so that's going to take 22 turns before we can make it our colony. Because they're coming from, I believe there's civilian ships that will come from Menace. Menace. What a crazy name for a system. If we have a look here, we've got 4 more turns before our planet's done. So yeah, it seems like, you know, well, like I don't have much to do at the very beginning of this game. I know you don't have much to do in Solaris, but you've a bit more to do than just rapid fire end turns. But we'll do it anyway. Let me know if you think I'm missing anything or forgetting anything, and I'll get right on it. Our borders are expanding a little bit all the time as well. I don't know why. That's good to know. It's really annoying me that my camera is distorted, so I'm just going to fix it. I don't know what the original shape is, but I feel like that's probably more accurate. Yeah, I look much more normal. Okay. Alright. Let's just have a quick check. How many viewers do we got? 38. 4 on Twitch. Oh, it says we're live on Twitch. Are we live on Twitch? Hang on. Let me check this. We are. Okay. Hang on. Let me check this. Whoops. So, apologies to my Twitch viewers. It wouldn't stream for ages. I'll rename the stream. Now it's working. Okay, I'll bring up your chat as well so I can pay attention to you guys. That's really weird. It just like did it midstream. It just started working. Because I didn't do anything different. It just had a problem connecting for a long time. So sorry about that if you're watching on Twitch. But I've got you now. I've got you, bro, okay? There we go. Both chats are now up. Y player. Don't worry, man. We're back. We're back. Okay, cool. Alright, so does everyone agree that my actions have been perfectly correct thus far? Hopefully so. Maybe I am taking it a bit too slow myself. I should probably just get in the habit of ending these turns quicker. So our patrol ship is just about to head to Janus. And then we'll head down this one. Cool. And our hero is going to keep going this way. And our settler is settling. It's not too bad of a distance either. Hopefully the borders will link up eventually. What we want to do after this is get another patrol ship so we can start getting some of those curiosities and see what's going on. But I'm pretty sure we won't get that. So we get that after 6 turns. Does it say anywhere here how long it would take normally? Like, does it say 3 turns? Range effectiveness, projectile. Don't actually see where it says how long it would take. Oh, cost, 4 turns. So maybe it does go at the same time, because that's not... So this one should take... That's only 3 turns more, but it says the cost is 4. So I'm guessing you can do multiple buildings. That might make a bit more sense, but it just slows down the ones after. Maybe. Oh, we've actually traveled quite a good distance. Research complete, xenobiology. This gives a system improvement to science, plus 10 per fertile planet. Per planet per temperate, okay. Planetary colonization. We can now colonize tundras. Improvements of the system by which sap moves through weather-resistant plants results in the creation of crop species that can survive harsh weather via freezing and thawing. This opens up many opportunities for colonizing previously inhospitable areas. In uninhabitable areas. Awesome. And then we can choose which one we do next. We'll have a look at that right now, I guess. So we got one in this section. Looks like we already have a couple from these ones. So we could go with machine bacteria. This one's a bit cheaper. Rare earth forms. This grants us support modules and planetary colonization for Mediterranean planets. Sweet. Alright, so I guess colonization just opens up.
And of harmony, the unfallen greet you.
Hello. You got the notification when I went live? Yeah, the problem was I renamed the stream to YouTube only stream, so I feel like it might have turned off some people. Oh well, happens. In the name of Heart and Harmony, the unfallen greet you. They are reserved. They're reserved. So you can attack this empire in your territory and in neutral areas. Only simple negotiations are available. This is the thing. Normally it says, I thought it says, yeah, we just saw that. Oh, I can't see them anymore. So where are they? They're down here somewhere. No idea where they are. I don't see their like little circle, but we've somehow met them. Maybe I'm missing it. Ah, we've opened up a new colonizable world here at Aldebaran. And another one at Janus. Okay, sweet. This is good. Colonization is going to go crazy. It seems like, why wouldn't you do that straight away? Ooh. Inhospitable Ash, Polaris 2, Large Savannah. A unique planet. Medium Forest. That must be their home. Oh, that looks awesome. It's like roots spreading across the whole world. Polaris 4. And then there's this crazy wispy lines. Is this them? They are part of your imagination. I think they found you with a probe and introduced themselves. Ah, that would make sense. Yeah, that's something I should have done as well. Let's probe out a different direction if we can. I don't want to auto-explore. We'll head back this way. This guy's almost at a new one. I probably should have went down that way actually, now that I think about it. Alright, we'll just check this area really quickly. Fatia 1, Fatia 2. Binary moons. Okay. There's actually a colonizable world there. Fatia 1.
The unfallen greet you in the hopes that your goal is greater harmony.
Okay. So, they have no opinion of us, which I guess is okay. I thought I could do negotiations with them, now that I've met them. Empire information. I know I'm blocking this a little bit, sorry. The Unfallen have ever only known their homeworld of Kyasil, preferring to peaceably study what is near rather than discover what is far. They were content with this slow development that they refer to as the Long Sleep, the period from their rise to sentience to the modern era. The modern era was rudely thrust upon them by a galactic skirmish in the skies above and the debris it rained upon their planet. Seeing fire fall from the skies and viewing the violence of other races firsthand changed their image of their role in the galaxy. Having an intimate relationship with fire as both fire that destroys and fire that renews, they view themselves as guardians of peace and harmony in a galaxy that seems to be badly in need of both. Adjacent systems are colonized by sending out vine ships and embedding beacons that attract the vines. Crazy. Don't know how to talk to them or like, do deals or anything. My terms, their terms. Write a demand. This is a contract screen. I don't want a contract. Just wanted to say, hey, what's going on, man? The Unfallen are my favorite faction, honestly. Yeah, they seem pretty cool. I was saying it to Rosie recently. We were watching some science thing, and I was saying, like, I wonder is there a planet anywhere, anywhere in the world, the whole universe, that it's just like if you could imagine, like, there's no animals, it's just like plants came to life over time, and gained intelligence. Not came to life, but you know what I mean. They gained sentience. And what would that be like? Like life that just couldn't willingly move, but maybe like adapted ways that they could spread themselves across the planet. And much slower form of life that lives very long. Quite interesting. That seems to be kind of like it. So yeah. That was just some engaging pillow talk with me and Rosie. I'm sure she loved it. I think she was like, yeah. I was like, oh, my thirst for scientific debate ended. Right, have we got our buildings built? Nope, one more turn and we get that one done. Let me know if there's a way I can talk to these guys, because I know there's a way that you can say, like, hey, I'm guessing it is just through this, I guess. This is like contract, though. I've seen a screen. This is negotiation screen. In Cold War. What? We're in a war, are we? We're in a war. Straight up. Is that fact? Why are we in a war? No, it says declare war. Okay. You can attack this empire in your territory and in neutral areas. Only simple notification. Peace. Isn't that something we would like? This means the empires would be at peace. All hostilities anywhere on the galactic map will cease and more advanced diplomatic negotiations. Okay. Let's try and do that. They're happy for it to just be that. No, nothing back. Let's suggest the terms. My contribution is peace. So is theirs. Okay, make the offer. Cost 141. Is this how much influence we have? I don't think I have the influence to do that really right now. So we might have to leave it. Yeah, we don't. We don't have near have the money. So let's leave it. They're pretty far away from us anyway right now. Yeah, cautious neutrality, it seems. Cold War's default state. I guess in the tutorial, the first person I met was just like pretty friendly, so you could do the other stuff straight away. Yeah, it really is such a beautiful game. The lore is really, really cool. And it's just, yeah, the artist's fantastic. Absolute fantastic job. Okay, let's end the turn again. Our colonization is ticking along. So what are we at? 18 turns. That's such a long time. Now that our thing is done here, our patrol ship is on its way. Let's get a settler ship as well. 7 turns from now. Start colonizing somewhere else. In fact, I might cancel that patrol ship. I don't know if we need it. Well, let's get it. We'll do it for the curiosity. So I'm going to head up here and start doing curiosity as soon as we get up this way. They look pretty cool. New minor civilization discovered. The Calgaros. Ah, so this is what I meant before. Start negotiations. You've discovered the Calgaros. We could praise them. It costs us 10 influence, but it increases they like us more. I'm happy to do that, I think. So we've praised them, and hopefully relations will improve over time. Done. Wow, they were pretty close. So this is them right here. The Calgaros. The Calgaros evolved from a marsupial-like species, and their relatively small size is countered by their surprising strength and agility. As they moved from protecting or conquering a tree to a tribe to a village, the society realized that its somewhat belligerent tendencies had to be channeled. Over time, they developed a martial art that they called Mardamari, unique in the galaxy for a number of limbs required to execute it. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice. They have 6 arms. Or 4 arms. 6 limbs. They are led by the Gunga, spiritual and martial leaders who have the responsibility for moral and physical education. Jolly and gregarious in daily life, they are deadly serious in questions of combat and honor. Nice. Alright, let's try and be buddies with them, or we'll take them over. The purple icon shows that you doing this action will increase pacifist support inside your empire. Oh, okay. Wait a sec, where was that? So, this thing. This one? I see. Flowers. Hippies. Damn hippies. Is there a way I can look at that just in general then, the political climate? We've got industrialists and militarists. Is there... Oh, you can do laws. I guess they're kind of like edicts. So complicated. This is so much to get into. Empire approval's gone up. I'm pretty happy. And the outpost in Volans is content. Look at this. Look at the... It's so like visually pleasing. All these different types of... Like that looks amazing for a kind of a diplomatic status screen. See the diplomacy in someone else's point of view. That's awesome. Cool. Gotta love a bit of that. Let's have a look at people that aren't doing anything. Yeah, continue along this way, please. Boom. Oh, that's as far as I can go. Let's have a look at these worlds. Quadrus 1, huge lava, inhospitable. Quadrus 2, medium ash. Unknown life form, unknown subterranean, unknown curiosity. Alright. Gotta start doing some of these pretty soon. We'll head over to Battle, do the ones closest, just in case that helps. I don't know. I'll just send our guys back that way. Our hero. I don't know what the hero really does, other than just wanders around. I'm sure he has lots of stuff to do, considering how deep his skill trees are. Alright, and then we're 3 turns away from our next patrol ship. Wazag. Let's see. Okay. Right, let's keep going. Ooh, Lyria. And what has this got? Super Spuds. Highly modified tubers that provide a near indestructible food source, perfected by the endless scientist Vadarahan. They've got a pink planet here. Huge gas burning. Inhospitable. Medium gas hot. Inhospitable. Lyria 3, large savanna. Super Spuds, average deposit 3 and unknown life form. And Lyria 4, huge toxic. Oh, what is that? Is that their like aurora waves anomaly? That's cool. I want to learn about this. Okay, maybe we should do the curiosity on these places. So, start expedition. This will allow us to do curiosity. We could do a signal. Which one was the... That's the life form. Oh, this one. Why can't we do anything with that? Anomaly mixed. Anomaly detrimental. I don't know how we can research the anomalies there. But we can look at the curiosities. So we've got a life form on this one. Expedition successful. Your analysis was successful. Red Sang deposit. Okay. So the life form is just mushrooms, is it? The red spice is derived from a lichen that thrives on coral reefs, but can be found anywhere there are traces of water. It is prized for its strong, spicy flavor, as well as its notable effects on the biological health and longevity. Cool. Can the minor race in Quadus go to space, or are they primitive and easy to conquer? Good question. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say anything about them being spacefaring. Obedient flock. They might just be on the ground. I'm gonna assume they're just on the ground. Doesn't like I mean I went through their system. I didn't see anything about ships or anything like that. These stars have a strong chance of harboring hot planets, white stars. Okay, so we did an anomaly there. We can do one more. Boing. Expedition successful. Your analysis of the signal that was coming from planet Lyra 2 was successful. Exiles. So the Epists are a race of mechanical beings who have only recently ventured to the stars. We get +5 food on sterile and +1 industry. Political opinions, ecologists. So I'm wondering, is that +5 food on all sterile planets we ever go to now? Is that it? That's pretty significant if that's what we got. In which case it means that everything we find are basically empire modifiers. Okay. Right, let's end the turn. Let's keep things ticking over. I'm interested to get into some combat. Such creative pictures, they should make a sci-fi movie. Yeah, I'd say they probably have a pretty hardcore fan base about the lore and stuff. You know, I always thought it would be cool, and me and Mitch were talking about the other day, if Total War made their own kind of lore. If they, let's say, they didn't decide to do Warhammer, but decided to do, like, I don't know, just whatever their own thing would be called. And, you know, I think that could be really cool and build up, like, fans very long term that would be into fantasy, like their own Game of Thrones. Like, maybe it'd be, like, almost like a medieval world, but it has dragons or something, and it's, like, all politically charged. That would be awesome. And CA would retain all their own rights. So I always thought that would be like the obvious option. But obviously combining with an already established franchise like Warhammer brings in the big boys. But yeah, maybe one day they'll do it. Who knows? Right, we're going to head to Betel. We got to wait for this to recharge. The cooldown is 1 turn for 1 probe. So it'll take us a turn to get to Betel anyway. Now, interestingly, this planet has been colonized by another empire. I don't know, can we even build any military ships? Just patrol and settlers right now. So we don't even have the capabilities of building a military fleet. And we'd need to go to our tech screen and look at the military. Enway Fusion. Gives system improvements for defense, system improvements, ship improvement. Defense modules. Just so weapon modules, armored units for ground battles, system improvement defense. So got some stuff here. I'm not sure how you build a military. So if anyone wants to help me out on that one, that'd be good. Good to know. We still need to save up 600. We're quite far away from doing that. Our upkeep of our ships is slowing our growth of that down. We're only gaining one dust per turn. Minus 9.5 from military upkeep. So I guess it's counting our patrol ships as military. Like, these are navies that have 1 out of 4. Is that 1 out of 4 ships? Command points of the ships of this fleet over the maximum capacity of the fleet. Yeah. Repairs, creates a new fleet, selects all ships, assigns a new hero. Attack, invade, launch probes, guard. Interesting. So we're at battle. We'll just wait a turn and we should be able to get what we need. So just guard, I guess. Enemy ships will be stopped for 1 turn when entering orbit. Blockades opponent systems, whatever. Let's do. I know we don't need to do that, but I'm just interested to do it. Because yeah, it would be cool to attack these little dudes. I don't know what that green... Oh, that's their opinion of us. It's actually going up. Kind of feel bad if we attack them now. And that's our overall population. Pretty big. You should start queuing those system improvements. Don't even think about fielding a fleet until you have a stable economy. Okay, yeah, good point. Actually, that's a good point. I don't even have the money. Queuing the improvements. What, these things? I guess so. We need more money. What makes us... What gets us dust? This does. Okay. Does it cost anything to even just click one of those? Doesn't seem like it. Because it's not going to happen for a while, right? Yeah. Alright, let's keep it moving. Turn 12. I'll try to speed things up so we can just get, like, really get moving. So what have we got here? Ah, yes. Rare earth foams. So planetary colonization is good for colonizing Mediterranean, and we've got a support module for debris analyzers. Let's go to our tech screen. That's 2 in the science field. Maybe we'll head to the economy screen now. Titanium refining and Hyperium. We'll go to titanium refining because... Oh, we already have that. Sweet. Alright, well, there's Hyperium in one of the systems I think we went to. So hopefully that'll pay off. I don't know why this isn't refilling. Anybody know? We don't want to launch probes. I just want to do more curiosities. Oh, is it because there's no curiosities in battle? Yeah, I guess not. There is some out here, though. Okay, so let's head back up to Spica. I thought there was in battle. I was sure that there were 2. Because we got the ones in Lyria. Don't know. Head to Spica, though. The ones that have, like, the little circle around them, like that. It's the ones that matter to me. Okay. Construction complete of another patrol ship. So, that's good. We're going to keep going onwards from Valance. And Aldebaran has a lot of curiosity, actually. So let's head up there and get some of that. What the hell is wrong? Creates a new fleet. There we go. Alright, nice. Okay. You can't just command a ship, you have to make a fleet. You can research buyout to later instantly purchase construction queues. Yeah, that's where my tutorial failed. It said, like, you can do buyout. That's your unique thing. Yeah, it costs influence. But it's saying, like, click the buyout button, which is this. And it's like, well, I can't. I don't have the money. And then the tutorial just didn't move. And it's like, didn't let you end the turns. It's like, great tutorial there, guys. That was literally the second thing it asked me to do. Has everyone moved? No, there we go. Right, so we've got one probe here. Let's have a look in at this planet and see what the things were. So we've got a life form and 2 here. We've got some sort of subterranean curiosity. And ruins. Oh yeah, let's check the ruins. Oh, show. I don't think I actually need to click that. Keep doing that though. Expedition successful. Your analysis of the ruins was successful. I wish you would tell me more about it though. Oh, here we go. Many ruins from the time of the Endless were dust-enhanced structures or traditional buildings that preceded the Dust era. On very rare occasions, however, one can find entire structures built uniquely from this valuable resource. Effects: plus 20 happiness and plus 3 per pop. But that's only on the planet. This planetary anomaly has a beneficial thing on the planet. It's like, great. I can't live on that planet though. So I don't know how that really helps. I'm assuming though, when you have a plant like a system under your control, you get all of the benefits. Apparently not, because Yeah, apparently not actually, because we're obviously making money from these ones, but we're not making anything from this because we're not on it. Okay, good to know. Whoa, hang on a sec. This one's now colonizable right next to us. We'll put this settler ship right on this one. I think it's good to have two in the same region, right? I guess. Alright, nice. This guy's ready as well. He's got 2 probes, so let's have a look. Actually, there was stuff to probe down here. So we've got 2 life forms here that we can use our curiosity on. So we'll head back. We're out of movement points now. And we'll look at the curiosity before we land on the planet. The loot part is actually what we got. Let's do that. This guy's not doing anything. He's got another curiosity though now. So let's have a look at the subterranean anomaly. Your analysis is being successful. A destructive salvager module. Dust per destroyed command point. Can only be installed on ships. Don't really know what that is. But okay, good to know. So far I kind of think I prefer how they work in Stellaris, because it tells you a bit of a story and they kind of chain link them together. But still pretty good because it's like really impressive art, and it does seem to like make sense for what's on the planet, which is pretty impressive. So this guy's not doing anything. Our hero, we're sending him back to Menace. Are we? Oh, we're doing plasma metallurgy. Yeah, okay. Let's end the turn. Ships can't colonize the planet if the planet is in the system, which is... Oh, really? Whoa, hang on. Okay, people are telling me stuff. If you click the little flag, so we can just get a colony for free because these guys live in the same system. Is that right? Because we just got a settler ship, but we don't... Like, we just got a settler ship. So can't we just put them down, like, right now? So if I just get rid of this just really quickly, just to see. The Empire does not have high enough curiosity expedition power. It's 2. But what about colonization? Hyperpacks. Hold control click to locate this technology in the... Hyperpacks. So, hyperpacks. Approved by Emperor Zelivus himself, these massive, well-funded political action committees have wide enough influence to not only affect domestic elections according to the government's will, but even control some aspects of intergalactic diplomacy. So it'll allow us over-colonization and colonizing toxic planets. That's weird. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong one anyway. I should have been looking at this one. No appropriate fleet orbits this system. Are you sure about that? Tell me now. The system is already colonized. Okay. You got me. Got him. Alright, we'll head to Aldebaran. Aldebaran. Let's just call it Alderaan, right? Can we just say it? Alderaan. Which is the fourth one is this one. Oh no, it's this one. Colonizable. Alright, let's send our settler fleet up there. Okay, I'm learning. We're getting there. As painful as it might be to watch, we're getting there. Whoa, what's this? The Unfallen have a little ship down here. I really don't like the way it's the blueprint kind of holographic. Just show me the ship. It would look so much cooler. But whatever. I guess it's a lot cheaper to just make them like that. Although I've seen screenshots where there's ships. I don't know. Right, well that's good to know then. So we will colonize this by sending out boys from here. And we can come back and do the anomaly search in time as well. Great. Cool, cool, cool. Things are happening. How's our... We're halfway up on the Volans one. Yeah, thanks for your help, chat. What's the point of this game? It's a conquer the galaxy game, I guess. What's the point of, I don't know, fun? That was a Twitch question from AWNT. Cooperative, and you can play multiplayer. So, there are heroes and there are heroes. Legends of prowess, familiar to all yet witnessed by none. Heroes of these tall tales are a dime a dozen. New objective, backtrack the past of the heroes by exploring 5 atmospheric curiosities. Okay. We just leave that on in the background, you know, we'll do that. We're still trying to stockpile 600. Got 266, we're making a lot more money now. Now that our cerebral reality isn't even done yet. Don't know why we're making more money. Just are. Okay, so curiosity. Oh, so you can just study it in the construction queue. Huh. Or you could do it that way. It's quicker. So we got super spuds, more super spuds. Because that's free and instant, right? So that was a good reason to do it. And Eden incense. So extra thumbs up and extra signs. An exceedingly agreeable aroma wafts from the orange-pink plant when it's burned. Sought after for its potent effects on intellectual creativity, it is valuable as a resource and for trade. New event, a clever fake. One of the planets in the system at first appears to be lifeless and in poor resources. A second scan at higher power, however, reveals that the entire planet is a hologram, and in fact there is something hidden beneath the cleverly constructed camouflage. Perhaps you can figure out just how the camouflage worked. That's weird. Analyze the planet. -10 on Empire for 10 turns of science. Okay, let's do it, for sure, analyze that. So this planet never even existed, but there's something behind it, and how did they do it? What planet was that, though? Can I look at where that happened? Political survey. 1 militarist. Not much interest in military right now. A lot for industrialists. Pacifists is growing up as well. Okay, so we need this one to head up to back up to Aldebaran. Everyone do their actions. Cool. Cerebral reality. 3 more turns to go. Pretty sure there are room for more players. Is it locked to 2? I think there's more than 2. I don't know though. It's a good question. I could check just very quickly on their store page if it says. No, I don't know. It doesn't say. Sorry. Haven't played multiplayer yet. It's getting very dark. I'm just going to turn on the light real quick. The question was how many people can play multiplayer. Lapdog says up to 12 players, but there's 8 races in the game. That's a weird one. Rosalie says you can have up to 8 players, I think. The wireframing thing is a bit weird, but I do suppose the point is to make it so you can't tell at a glance who the ship belongs to. Oh yeah, potentially. Oh yeah, I guess so. But yeah, I suppose. I don't know why. I would say the point, being a bit cynical, is just that you don't have to text your ship. So it's cheaper just to put it in the game that way, because they might have had a lot to texture if you could see maybe all the minor nations going around as well. But I don't know, that might be false of me to assume. Because it might just be a stylistic choice. Because of the nature of the hologram, kind of the holographic style of it is kind of cool. Alright, So what are we doing? I just got completely lost in what we were doing there. So we've got 2 idle ships. This is an amazing button, by the way. So we've got a patrol ship here, not doing anything. Let's head up to this place. And we've got a settler ship. So we want to settle Aldebaran. That's out of movement points. Okay, and this one isn't. We'll have to head up this way as well. Oh, this is our hero. Okay. Let's end the turn. Still waiting on my other colony. Very close now, though. Research completed. Plasma metallurgy. Interplanetary transport network. We've got a system improvement and Hyperium capture. Right, let's get another tech. There was one there that said planetary landscaping, but we'll go with something in the military for now. So that's interesting, the way like researching these things increases your political impact as well. It's kind of cool. We get little modules for our ships, so let's go with ubiquitous surveillance. All right. Let's execute our orders. And our settler ship has arrived. So let's colonize. I don't know what determines the length of time it takes to colonize something. But it seemed like that big planet took ages. Maybe because it was a big one. Or it might be because it was kind of far. Not too sure which one. Alright, let's go. The small tundra colonizable planet has low minerals. A lot of signs on it though, and good food. Looks so fucking cool when you do that. Small tundra. Nice. So that's going to take 25 turns. God damn it. Ages. The one in the tutorial took like 6. Alright, this one's ready in 6. I'm pretty close on Volans. When you go into battle, they're fully modeled and textured with animations. Yeah, that's what made me think that if they've already got those ships done, then yeah, they're not cheaping out. But I haven't actually seen that yet. Just saw screenshots. So yeah, it's probably a stylistic choice on campaign map. Right, cerebral reality, we're still waiting on that. It's taking ages. Our second colony is almost ready, so we're going to get 2 actually very quickly. 6 turns for Volans, and then 5 turns for another one in Menace. I think we're doing alright, I guess. These guys are growing a little bit, that we can see. Okay, so let's start looking at curiosity for this area. So yeah, we've got a patrol ship here. Actually, we've got 2. So, a signal. Let's check it out. There's Hygen's rings. A rich, multicolored band of asteroids surround this planet, reflecting the star's light in a green, grey, purple, white, and blue. They are a highly prized tourist destination, as well as a ready source of minerals, and alloys. Man, that's crazy to think that long time in the future that tourist attractions will be sites that are awesome in space. But that makes sense. Okay, we got exiles from that. Don't know why. We've got, what's this one? Atmospheric. That completes one of our other objectives if we do 5 of those. Anomaly, mixed seismic activity. For those who like their rock and roll on a planetary level, this is the ideal home. Be warned, however, that the geophysicists will adore it. It makes for nervous inhabitants and an expensive construction. This planetary anomaly has both positive and negative effects on the planet. -10 happiness, +1 science, -1 dust. Empire science production. The thing I'm a bit confused about is this seems local to the planet, but I'm not inhabiting that planet. So do I even see those effects on or is it only if I inhabit it? Because, yeah, it is. Look, if I hover over this planet, down the bottom left it says anomalies. So I guess it seems local to that, which kind of seems like it's really specific. But maybe later in the game you end up just colonizing everything. I don't know. Right, I think we've more that we can do. Yeah, because we had 2 of our patrol ships in the same spot. So anomaly, hostile fauna. Holy shit. While the beasts of this planet were first described as giant and primal and impressive, a more accurate description would have been clever, silent, and ravenous. Though they are eagerly hunted and in fact are a good food source, few people enjoy living on a planet where the food pyramid is in fact a circle. That's pretty cool as well. I can see why that would lower your happiness. Plus 25 influence. Nice, we just got that. Influence increases influence zones around systems and is the currency for diplomacy. There are runes in this system. Old enough and sophisticated enough that they must have come from the endless. There are machines within machines, some of which are still running, and others that are so alien you are not sure how to tell if they are running or not. It'll take some time to investigate properly, that is, if you don't take the dust and run. We could just loot it, get the dust and bail, or we could investigate it. We'll lose some science initially for 10 turns, but it increases our scientific ideology. And we have an 80% chance of discovering something. So I'm going to do it. We don't really need the dust, I don't feel, right now. We've got nothing really to spend it on. I'll read some more chat, sorry. If you want new hulls, search for hulls on the bottom of the sign screen to highlight the text that give you new hulls. I want to know how to make a ship, a military ship that can shoot. How do I do that? Let me know. Is that like in the text screen somewhere? Because you know, if I have a look back at Menace, if I wanted to make a military fleet right now, if I go to ships, only showing ships is patrol and settler. I don't see anything else. What is this? Guardian harvest, population transformation improvement. This event requires the voluntary sacrifice of a guardian population. Jesus. We have some guardian. I see. Born from dormant seeds of some ancient entity, guardians thrive on planets where they are keepers of the forest and proponents of peace. Plus 200 damage done to attacker during a ground battle. It's great for defense. But we can generate more happiness for 10 turns if we just sacrifice one of them. Maybe we'll wait till it gets to like 2 and then do it. Also, we're 1 away from cerebral reality. Interplanetary transport network. Plus 3 minerals per population per planets with strategic deposits. Is that a faction-wide effect? Or is it just planets inside this sector? What's this? Public-private partnerships. Alright, we'll do drone networks. Seems pretty standard. 5th tab, top left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is our fleet lists. You need to research new ship designs. Ship designer. To make military ships, you need to research military hulls. Okay. Interesting that a lot of them are in this section, not in military. So focus plasma. So I guess let's have a look down this tree. Efficient shielding. Hull. Ship design. Okay. This must be the first one. So let's maybe work our way towards that. Crap, what were we getting? This one. So we'll go do that one and then we'll head down to this one. Alright. Oh, it's interesting. These aren't actually connected. Whoops. My bad. They're not actually connected, so I could have just started getting that a while ago. I see. Thanks for the help, chat. The game is for tree huggers. No fleet at the start of the game. Start to love your scouts. Yeah, a little bit. Alright. I like it though so far. It's pretty cool. Okay, so what do we... Let's just end the turn. Oh, we've got a couple idle fleets here. Send them out to Valance, as we've got some anomalies down this way. Alright, we'll end the turn. Turn 20. Time is just flying. All system improvements are system only. Okay, that helps. It's so good being able to play with you guys, because you guys can just help me out. It's like a dynamic tutorial. It's actually like the best way probably to learn a game, is to play with someone else. I might do this for Hearts of Iron, get you guys to help me out. Because I played through the tutorial now. I do actually understand the game a bit. But it'd be good to just start playing and see if people can help me. Maybe. One other thing I just want to check really quick. Okay. We have 10 viewers on Twitch and about 30 on YouTube. Okay, so what do we want to be doing? Oh yeah, let's just check. So the colony is under work. So we got that. How do you check stuff you've already done? Yeah, I know there's a way to check it. I'm just not sure where it is. No governor. Assign a hero to be a governor. We could get that guy to be a governor. Oh, it's this building, isn't it? Opens the list of improvements constructed. Yeah, it's these ones. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Maybe we should make him a governor? Can we do that? Is that a good idea to do with this guy? Out of... Oh, this isn't even my fleet. That's kind of annoying. The difference is there. Look at that. How would I know if it's my fleet or not? It's got a tiny different color difference. The light blue versus slightly less light blue. It's a bit weird. Now, I might send probes out, actually. This would be a good time to do it. And we can't... Oh, because we're out of movement points. Might be a bit early to do that anyway, because if we get here, sending a probe that way might be decent. Okay. Not much else to do. One of the races starts with a military ship, I believe. Oh, really? Interesting. It seems like a big advantage, potentially. Population decreasing. Why is it decreasing? Oh, it might be because of the colony, or it's decreasing in the colony. So population decreasing, population change 6 out of 9. Bit confused by that. Epistus. Well, the colony's just hasn't even been started to grow, so I don't really understand that. But okay, we'll leave it for now. Cool. What the hell? Sorry guys, just 1 second. That's weird. Have you guys ever heard of the game Cave Blazers? I think it's been published by the Oxcast. Okay, never mind. Just got an email saying the Oxcast would like to offer you a game for Cave Blazers. A key for Cave Blazers. It's like, alright. What does this do? Oh, options menu. Come on, I want some like more interesting stuff to happen. Anomalies. Okay, we've got more anomalies we can have a look at. So let's do it. Atmospheric. That's what I want to check. So let's do it. Boop. Successful. We got aurora waves. Plus 10 happiness. Planetary anomaly has both positive and negative effects. Load. Empire science production. Common. Science is used by the Empire. Blah, blah, blah. Plus 25. Empire science production. Cool. Let's just buff the science. It's good. The other one is a subterranean curiosity. Ooh. I love the artwork. It's so pretty. Right, reserves. Plus 1 per pop. on this planet, I'm guessing. A high isotope titanium 70 ore. There's an abundant deposit here. Okay, and we got some initial loot. Solo quest started. The ripple effect. Destroy the Hisho in battle at Volans 3. Awesome. Give me some of that. Ooh. Oh my god. So there's people to fight in the same system? Battle at Volans. Holy shit. I'm not ready for this. I just have patrol ships. No. Retreat. Just surprisingly, we could almost win that. But no. Sorry, what's happening? A battle has ended. Retreat. No effects. Turtle, shield wall, done. So my own system has this hostile enemy fleet in it. And we're fighting above Volans 3, it seems. 2 ships of an unknown empire. Oh my god. We need to get this tech as soon as possible. But we're 14 turns away from ever having a military. Sometimes non-faction races can up and leave a planet. Retreat hurts your ships for 50% of HP, so you can better run away after it not get caught again. Retreat causes your forces... yeah, I didn't know that. But I'd rather them go down to half health than get killed. They would have lost, right? I mean, I don't know. I've never done combat before, but it seems like they would have lost. Should I get my... can my hero fight? He can fight pretty well, right? If I combine the fleets, he might do okay. He's on his way down this way, though. Ah, so Dmitry Lenko is the head of the industrialists, which have almost a majority. Ecologists actually have the most. I kind of want him to be like popular, but I don't know why. Just do. So I've given him official support, right? We can intimidate the citizens. I don't want to do any of that. It's fine. I'll just see who gets it. I guess he probably won't. Votes breakdown. Cool. Mostly that way, it seems. Nice. Election result. Industrialists are established and the pacifists are functional. Bit over my head, to be honest, on that one. You should build some buildings that boost research. Okay. Research complete. Nice system improvement, ship improvements. And we've gone up in the militarists' books. System colonized on Volans. Nice. Been waiting for that to happen for a while now. Event effects. Newcomers. Out of the blue, literally, a new minor faction has abruptly moved onto one of your planets and have no intentions of leaving anytime soon. Whether they are friendly or not is yet to be discovered, but hopefully their intrusion won't be long. It's up to you to decide how to treat them. I can only do newcomers, so okay. I didn't even see what planet that was. Yay, we've got our little area here now. Okay, so we're colonized. We've got our Imperials on this planet. Let's build some stuff. Rosalie said to build buildings that boost research. This one does. Again, a cerebral reality. This one boosts it a lot more, maybe. Oh, just to instantly. I thought that was going to cost 592 there for a bit. So yeah, big data shipyards is that ship improvement we were looking at. 40 initial XP on ship fleets. Might want to do that at home, where it's a bit safer. So down on Menace, we're about to get our next colony set up in a turn, and then drone networks is 3 turns away. Then maybe we'll go with big data shipyards. Okay. Sounds good, right? I think. Our patrol ships are fleeing. Shargon AI, the Unfallen. I wonder if they're going to help me. A questioner. I'm guessing that's just like an explorer ship as well. Gonna send my hero... Well, we'll leave him down here. How do you repair ships? That'd be good to know now that I've got damaged ones. The battle can end in a stalemate and both fleets retreat. Oh, that might have happened. Hey, Nicky Hack. How's it going, man? He's over on Twitch. I'm streaming to both, so I'm trying to read both chats. Oh, and then he's came over to YouTube. Nicola. How you doing, man? I did see you. Sorry, I'm just very slow at reading. In general. Speaking of reading, I bought a couple books yesterday. I'm going to LA soon. I needed something for the flight. So hopefully I get a little bit more into that. They seem to heal over time. Does it show me the health, or is it just this bar? It's just that bar, it seems, from what I can tell. Let's end the turn. These guys are just sitting there in my system. New event on the shoulders of giants, of supergiants. A distant stellar giant about 80 times the size of an average star has just gone supernova. Fuck. Capitalizing on the media attention drawn by the event, a pacifist group within your empire has launched a campaign to bring home the fleets that were monitoring the event rather than leave them on patrol. I can only support, so sure. Cooperative quest complete. Backtrack the paths of heroes by exploring 5 atmospheric curiosities. Objective achieved. I don't know how we just achieved that there, because we didn't do a curiosity in the last one, but okay. It would be good to know the truth of all this. It would be good if your ships were the first to make formal contact with it and meet its leader. Oh, sorry. It was well scrolled down. Oh, yeah, I've read it all. That's why. It actually remembered where we left off. Okay, so outcome. Oh, we did it first. Oh, so other people could have done it. So we got 150 dust, 60 influence, and 30 fire? What's that? Hyperium, okay. And we're almost at 600 stockpile, so that chapter objective is about to be complete as well. So we're doing good, I think. Did you know that Rome 2 DEI mod had a new update and started the nations off in the Imperator Augustus map and has new starts for some factions? I don't know, I think I heard about it. I remember thinking it wasn't enough to bring me back. But I'd be tempted to. I'm thinking after, I'm going to go back to Total War probably after my holiday. We'll have because after E3, gameplay of Warhammer 2 is going to come out. And I'll hopefully try and get a little bit to show off myself on my channel. Although it might be kind of old gameplay by the time you see it. But at least it'll be from my perspective. And then, yeah, we'll start looking at some more mods and things again. I've been really looking for mods a lot, and there just isn't that many. You know, I don't want to just cover mods just for the sake of it. I like to make interesting content. I feel that's interesting. So if I see a mod and I'm like, it's just a unit pack, like, and a flashy headline for a title of a video, like, that's easy views or whatever, but it's not worth it. I don't do YouTube for the money. I do it to hopefully inform people and make kind of engaging, interesting videos, hopefully. So yeah, so that's why I don't, like, you know, cover the medieval mod every video or whatever. It's just because, like, well, it's not, I don't think it's worth showing you guys because it's not like playable really right now. DEI is awesome, but I've already covered DEI. I think I've like 100,000+ views on that one video, you know. I'm sure I'd get loads if I kept doing it, but not worth it, you know. I've said my piece on it. But yeah, I might revisit it if they've updated it. It would be good to check it out. Maybe even some Stellaris mods, because I love Stellaris, I really do, a lot. I know my Total War channel. And once Arena starts ramping up again, I want to get into that some more. And then there's lots of historical stuff planned in the pipeline at CA at the moment. Not just the next game, which is cool, which is a bit further out, but there's, like, you know, smaller historical titles that should be able to talk about after not too long. And I hope to maybe get into some of them. So yeah, we'll be hitting the Total War hard in the second half of the year. But I appreciate a lot of people. Like, my channel's still growing and everything, and even though I don't get many viewers on streams, people do donate and support and really appreciate it. So yeah, so I feel like I still have a good little audience here, even though I've been playing kind of random games lately, especially yesterday playing the movies. Anyway, back to it. Yeah, I haven't played any of the Endless games. I have Endless Legend. I have all the Endless games now because we get them with a Sega account, because Sega bought Amplitude, and any game they've ever made we get, basically. It's a nice perk of the job. Okay. We're one turn away from something here. We've just colonized this planet. So, alright, let me try and figure this out. We've colonized this planet. We've got a population on it. These buildings seem to be system-wide buildings, right? Am I understanding that correctly? They're system-wide buildings. So they affect everything in the system. So I don't build specifically on this planet. I build system-wide buildings. And I'm guessing that each of these planets contribute towards the speed at which I build. Yes? So let's see. We've got some interesting resources on this planet. We've got some influence coming in, some science, and some dust. We don't have any industry production, but we do have food. In fact, this is a shit planet if you compare it to this one. It's actually awful, to be honest. I don't know if that'll get better with... population does increase the stuff that comes out of these planets, doesn't it? That's the name of your system. So we can name the planet. So yeah, let's name this planet. So this one's called Raya. Let's see. Let's see what it is. It's a tundra world. It's cold. It's got red sang and super spuds. Don't know. Right, pretty standard. But Raya and Vaya. Yo, Darren, do you have any leaks of the Skaven variety? No, I wouldn't know. Sorry, I just can't even do anything with that. Tell you what, though, I've been playing Warhammer 2. It's good. It's good fun. It's more Warhammer, but it is pretty fun. Got to give it that. And it won't be too long before you guys get to see it. And if you're at E3, you can play it yourself. And you can meet me. E3's open to the public as well, by the way. If you buy a ticket. I think the tickets are sold out now, so... I'm guessing nobody here is probably going, but if for some reason you're going to be there, you should tweet at me and we can have I like to meet people. When I had a meetup not a meetup for me, but I remember being at Birmingham EGX, and a few people were tweeting me, maybe like 6 or 7, that said they knew me and they came over to me and said hello, and it was awesome. It was really, really nice. One person's mom, their mother recognized my voice. I was just talking. I was telling someone about Warhammer last year. And it's like, like a 40, 50-year-old woman came up to me and she's like, oh my god, are you Darren Total War? With like an American accent. And I was like, yeah. Like thinking like, what the hell is this? Like some 40-year-old, 50-year-old woman watches my videos. She's like, oh, my son like watches your videos and I just hear your voice going throughout the house like all the time. And I was like, oh, really? Like, yeah. She's like, yeah, he's here. He's just like off somewhere else at the moment. It's like, oh, wow. And then I met him and it turns out he's really nice. His name's Nathan. Cool guy. So yeah, anyway. Someone made a meme about me on 4chan. I've never really gone onto 4chan. But what's the meme? Is it the leaks thing? Give me more of those Skaven leaks. And sorry, let's get back to playing the game as well. I'll try to talk and play. I tend to do this thing where I'm just like, oh yeah, just talking while moving the camera and doing nothing. It's kind of hard to play and talk, which I need to get better at. Destroy the Hisho in a battle at Volans 3. Hidden Rebellion Part 1. So we've achieved 600. Dust. The text hasn't changed. Oh, it has here. Dust buys armies, builds fleets, and gets tongues waggling. The rebel outpost fell easily. You named it Traitor's Reach as a warning to others. The biggest shock, however, was the identity of the rebel leader. Your sister, Lena, wasn't blessed with the only one child, Victoria. She had an identical twin, Jelinka. Okay, so my sister had a child, set of twin children. One of the twins was the trader. Reward. Outposts. Traders Reach. So Traders Reach is where we can actually inhabit now. And a stockpile of 600. So where is Traders Reach? Julinka, the trader, refuses to speak. She is too young to be the true mastermind. Wow, it seems like I can't speak. To be the true mastermind behind the rebellion. But of that individual's identity, there is no clue. You will not sanction any violence against your sister's blood, so she languishes in solitary confinement in the deepest depths of your Inquisitor's redoubt. Lena claims to have never laid eyes upon the girl, claims she must have been rushed away at birth and raised by those who plotted against the Empire. Of her twin, Victoria, there is no sign, the girl going to ground as soon as she heard the news she wasn't a lone child. Out of shock of something more than you do not know, you need time to untangle this dark web. That's a pretty interesting side plot. The rebellion might be no more, but the fact that it ever existed in the first place haunts your days and disturbs your nights. Who can you really trust? Every day you grow a little older, get a little closer to the day you'll no longer be able to lead this great empire. You decide now is the time to name the Emperor-elect and consolidate your power while you still hold it. The 3 candidates are obvious. First, Protector Hadrilenko, stalwart bodyguard for so many years and a hero among the Empire Hawks. Lena Zelavas, your own flesh and blood sister, a woman who, despite her smoldering anger, would make an iron leader and keep a Zelavas on the throne. Or should it be Petra Mandzukic, the brilliant head of advanced research, a woman who'd pioneered several chilling technologies that had transformed your army's fortunes, somebody who could grasp the opportunities of this new starfaring era. The choice is not easy, peace of mind is hard to find. Until you learn the identity of the rebellion ringleader, though, you will have no real peace. It could be one of them. But choose you must. Interesting. I kind of want to keep it in the family name, but I'm gonna go. Yeah, that's actually. Should we? I think I'll keep it in the family name. When you can no longer lead this great empire, Zelavas should remain on the seat of power. Yes. Produce at least 43 dust per turn in your empire. Fuck that. Build a ship with at least 60 offensive military power. Or produce at least 74 science per turn. How do I see how much science I'm actually producing? Can I close this temporarily? I can minimize it here. So science... It's not in my initial list. I'm guessing it's in the technology screen. Okay, 49. That doesn't sound too hard. So we'll go with that one. I'll go with science. So Petra Mandzukic. Look at her. What a beast. Dual wielding monitors with her hands. Cool. Darn, because both CA and this game are produced by Sega, are you being forced to play it? And or did you get it for free? I did get it for free. But there's nobody with a gun to my head saying I had to play it. I did get asked to play it before it came out and I didn't. So, no, it's actually funny because I got sent the game by someone who works at Amplitude and they didn't know that I worked at Sega, you know. They didn't know that. I get a lot of that. A lot of people asking to do paid promotions and things like that, and they don't know that I work for a games company because they jump onto your channel, they see 26,000 subs or whatever, and they're like, hey, do you want like 500 quid to do a video on our free-to-play game? And I'm like, as tempting as it is, like, no, I'm good. I work for a company. I don't think they let me do it anyway. But yeah, with this game, I've just decided to play it just today, just for fun. I've had it for a while. I've had it since early access and even before. And I got review copies and everything, but I had other things to do. So I just waited. That's so cool, by the way. You can see the vines coming out of this area. That is awesome. I wish we played as them now. People are doing that for £500? Yeah, for way more. I mean, my channel's small. I got offered, I won't say by who, but for a free-to-play kind of warrior game, I got offered recently. So they asked me how much would you do it for, and I was like, £1,000. And they were like, well, that's a bit high. So they were like, well, what we normally do is pay based on views, but we can give you an initial amount. They're like, oh, the initial amount could be like, you know, about 300, and then we can give you about like 20 £20 per 100 or per 1,000 views on that, on the benefit. So you know that, I mean, any video I do is going to make a maximum 50 quid. That's a good video. My Stellaris videos, for instance, make about £5. You know, they don't really make anything. That's significant. And to be honest, like my Adobe subscription, like for Premiere Pro and all that is like £50 a month. So I make about £60 on YouTube a month at the moment. Nothing really. And that's why donations are. That's why a lot of people move to donations, because they're just so much greater. Someone giving you £10 is like unbelievably generous for how much you'd make on a channel otherwise. Now, obviously, big YouTubers. I was a small YouTuber, and I've seen many other Total War YouTubers have covered that game, and they've said it's a sponsored video. So I know that they took that deal, and they probably got a much better deal. So there's a lot of money in sponsored content, and that's why people do it. You know, I make like 50 whatever a month on YouTube, maybe on a really good month 100 at the moment. But I could have taken basically 300, 400, maybe £500, depending how the video did. Straight up, just paid for the next 6 months of YouTube basically, for doing one video. So, you know, it's pretty tempting stuff. I can see why people do it. And if it was my sole income, you know, I'm sure it'd be a different story. But it's not, so I don't do it. The thing was, actually, the game was pretty good as well. I didn't actually have a problem with doing it. But I told them in the end, I actually just don't have the time to make that kind of video. It would take me at least a week, and I'm going away this week. So I was like, it's going to take ages. So if it's £1,000, like, I'll do it, but I can't do it for any less. Just because it's not worth my time. So there you go, little backstory on how YouTube operates a tiny bit. Anyway, so we've got 3 idle fleets. Let's get them moving. My priority focus now is to get a military fleet so I can actually attack that guy back. But it's going to be... Oh, it's only 4 turns away. Not too bad at all, actually. Let's head back down here. See what else we can get building at the same time, I suppose. We've still only got 1 Guardian, so we'll leave it at that. System improvement on science. It'll take 7 turns. Then we can start building some buildings out this way as well. Okay. Wonder why it says at Volans 3. That, you know, it says they're on this planet. Is it just because I've colonized that one? Because it's really in the system, not the planet. But I don't know. Alright. Event effects grow. Okay, there has been a noticeably increased birth rate in one of the systems of your empire, Volans, that identifies as militarist and scientific. The trend is particularly stronger among the Harashem. Why? Your advisors say it's a cultural response to the instability of galactic warfare, while a leading analyst claims it's a reaction to the prosperity of peace. Perhaps no one really knows. Okay. It'd be good to get an answer. Maybe it's because they're being besieged, basically. Military force of 36. Okay, idle dudes. These guys are healing, actually, by themselves. We'll send the patrol ships back out down to somewhere. Oh, wow. Trader's Reach. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I have Trader's Reach now. This is my outpost, and it's growing. 27 turns until we get it. What is that? What is that? How did they get here? There's seemingly no star line that leads out this way. Should I send a probe just around this direction? I don't know, it really doesn't seem like there's any way out to that. There's no star lanes that like go north. Can't really do anything about that then. So what I'm going to do is head down to Quadus and I guess look at some of the anomalies there. Might get some stuff for our empire. And this guy can maybe head out to Janus. Which now the, whatever these guys are called, have. The Shargon. That's a probe. This is a probe. Whose probe is it though? Is it just mine? Guess so. It's just a probe, just to see what's going on, I suppose. This planet hosts an outpost of your empire. Ah, we can instantly buy our tech with influence. I think it's only 3 turns, so I don't know if we need to do that. The cost does go down, actually, per turn. One of the planets in the system at first appears to be lifeless and poor resource. The second scan of higher power reveals that blah blah blah. Yeah, we saw this. You spent science to maybe discover something more interesting. Eureka! Eukaryotic sap unlocked. Okay. Didn't tell me what that did. Oh, okay. Minus 10 on the empire, so that's ended, so we're getting more research now. And actually, that means that we're at 66, and our quest... This one needs 74, so we're pretty close to that. We're 8 away. And we're about to finish that building, the potato yards. It's probably an unfallen probe. Okay. Make a choice. Just decide who you're going to be, what you're going to do, how you're going to do it. Will Smith said that. On some of your systems, an antiquated classification scheme used to categorize minor civilization citizens has the religious community up in arms. The classification system is mostly meaningless at this point, but to officially accede to the protesters' demands would be a small bureaucratic nightmare. We could ignore, they get unhappy, or we could change. Gonna ignore it. Try not to ignore it or have anything to do with anything religious. Alright, 1 turn away from getting the tech that we need that will allow us to build ships. So it should get kind of interesting after that. Thank you, by the way, Rosalie, for all your comments. You're really helping me out. Okay. It's been a while since we've actually discovered a new system as well. But this fleet is blocking our way to the west. A lot of dust. Haven't sent it on anything. What else can we get now? Xeno Industrial Infrastructure. Interplanetary Transport Network. Tempted to get that one. Endless Research Park and Endless World. That seems really good. Let's get that. 41. Okay, fuck that for now. And Volans. How's this one doing? Same kind of deal. Where's our hero, actually? Is this him? I kind of want his fleet to be the... I want him to be the head of the fleet. Be a military badass. Wasn't he like the head of the... Oh no, he's the head of the industrial faction. And he's in political power now, isn't he? I believe. His ship is the Limo. It's a hero ship. Maybe we could look to... build his ship up a bit. Maybe slap some guns on the front. What do we got here? Basic perfected slugs. So let's see. Okay, we can't put it anywhere. So damage per second 6, damage per second 13, anti-missile efficiency 8, 5. So it is a straight upgrade, I guess. As visible by the dual cannons coming out of it. Show me what you got. Oh yeah. Love it. That's cool. That's actually really cool. We could go with ion torpedoes instead. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, you know I'm all about that. Okay, we got ion torpedoes flanked by the slugs. Oh, I don't know. Actually, now I'm kind of thinking... Yeah, I know it's silly, but I'm swapping them around. So I'm putting the torpedoes on the sides because they look like kind of more tracer missiles. Well, maybe they're not. And then on the main gun at the front is like the... Because I can like aim around. No, I'll swap it back around. Never mind. They don't seem to be tracers. Never mind me. I'm just a crazy guy. So we got some regular protection. Protection support module. I might do that. We'll have to upgrade this guy with dust, which will be a lot. What is this? A laser. Sounds cool, but I think I prefer the nukes. Let's Should probably look at the stats. And what is this? Oh, a beam. I'm such a sucker for like, oh, like weapons. Cool weapons. Fire! Fire now. You're not firing. Show me what it looks like when you fire. Come on. I don't know how to make it fire. It just does it sometimes. Yes. Okay. Gonna stick with the nukes and the slugs. What do we got? Basic plasma shielding, defense module, energy defense. What have we got? Basic high one plating. We could go with some energy and... So this is... Wait, that's... Okay. Ah, sorry, this one. Shielding. Oh, it actually replaces the weapon on top. Don't want to do that. Alright, we'll leave it at that. I think it's fine. It'd be good to know... If I click this, it'd just be good to see... Okay, support modules go at the front and side. So yeah, support modules. So I guess you can go ship models, defense modules, and support modules. Okay, makes sense. Movement, that would be good. We've already got kind of one at the back. Alright, let's upgrade. So this upgrade is going to cost 263. Seems like a lot. Okay, we've applied that design. Available skill point 1. Normally, your hero should be level 5 at around that time. Because you tend not to fight that much, if any at all in the beginning, it is better to put the hero on a system to gain level faster. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking I should have put him as a governor. With every building finished building your hero, you can get experience when attached to the system. Yeah, I missed out. Good to know though, thank you. There are hidden systems on the maps. Even as that quest pops up, it will reveal all of them to you. Okay, cool, cool. So what do we got? Arousing order. I want him to be kind of good at fighting, if we can do that. Vision range, yeah, that's a decent one. Whoa, hang on. 10% damage on fleet, yes. Cool. Alright, that took a while. Sorry, but he's done now. The Limo 2. Can we rename that? Seems like a stupid name. Guess it's just the way it is. And then where do you go to like change the body of the ship completely? I guess we'll look at it later. Alright, let's end the turn here. We've got he's not doing anything right now, but we'll leave him there for now. One turn away from building some sort of ship designs. Did the turn end? There we go. Pending. It's pending on this, is it? No, it's done. Something just happened over there. Efficient shielding. An Egerzy class and a Yerenev class ship designs. So let's open our technology screen and get something else. Planetary landscaping, unique improvement food. I think our food's pretty good. Defense. Kind of want to go down the scientific route again. Be the first to have 8 planets colonized within your empire. We're not doing too good there. Alright, we'll do that. Event effect, success. Plus 10 on systems on Empire for 15 turns. Nice. Making a lot more now. Quest complete. We're making at least 74 signs now. The people's reaction to Petra's naming as Emperor-elect is muted. You'll need to prove that she is a deserving choice in the coming years. Okay. The trail runs cold. Jelinka rots in the cells silent. Nobody knows anything about the ancient rebellion. Or nothing they've prepared to admit. At least. The knowledge eats away at you day after day, and you torture yourself, knowing how many countless thousands of patriots it must have taken to enact such a betrayal. Hidden shipyards, empire funds siphoned off on official accounts, Redacted records, double lives. Some of the snakes must still be among the masses here on Raya, lying over and over to the preserving their skins. You need to search every lead yourself to know the truth, but who can be trusted? You try to put the matter out of your mind and instead think to the millions of true patriots. Now the matter of the Emperor-elect has been settled. It's time to turn your attention to their futures and your legacy. What course should the great United Empire be set on before your rule ends? Should you heed the warnings of the warmongers in your ranks, epitomized by the Sheridan name, and militarize? Or should you hark back to an earlier age of scientific invention, when your Mazari forebears sailed the great darkness? Or perhaps you should stay this course. Let the United Empire fulfill its true potential as an industrial powerhouse. This may not necessarily be your final legacy, but you should give your empire a taste of future nonetheless. Win 5 battles, hold at least 3 systems of level 2 or higher, possess planets of every climate type. Wow. Gas type not required. Maybe that one? Okay. Baryonic shielding will let you go to planets that aren't connected by star lanes. Rosalie, you know a lot about this game. Okay. So I didn't even know that. So I guess, yeah, that's a good point. There could be like a star system here, right? Technically. It's just not, if they're not all connected by lanes. Maybe. So yeah, so we've done that now. Now we want to build like ships, right? So, oh, we've got corvettes, an escort 2. If I wanted to know how to edit that ship design, here we go. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this, beast, absolute beast. Okay, cool. Now we're talking. Construction across the industry. Okay, cool. A basic OPAL laser, OPAL laser. I thought we got 2 different body types. Is that what the other one is? It's the Escort 2. So these escort the bigger corvettes, I'm guessing. That looks so awesome. Ha, nice. Alright, maybe should I just leave it at default for now and then just let it do its thing? Or will we put another one, little missiles down as well? Oh yeah. Okay, cool. We'll upgrade. We'll apply the design and just leave it for now. Am I going to Gamescom? It's actually Gamescom. Ah, you corrected it right away. No. I think CA might be. I'm not though. Okay, so you can then create your own ship design. Hull. Could I do that before anyway? I probably could have. Maybe I was just being too stupid. I think I was, but it's okay. Let's add to this fleet then. So how do we do that? Do we just build them here and they get put into that fleet? The Corvette 3. It'd be good to rename that, because I don't like it just being called Corvette 3. That takes ages. So as an attack ship, it's an attacker. How do I see what it's... Okay, hang on. Let's go back to this military screen again. I'd like to see its there we go. It's stats 60. Defensive military power. 60 is pretty good. What about this? 17. Yeah, these are smaller escorts. Okay. It's gonna take ages. Maybe I should stop this one. 6 and 9. Tempted it. Can I? Oh yeah. Awesome. So this takes 3, and then this, but this takes 4. So it does actually dual build them slowly. It feels like it doesn't sometimes. Hello, we could just insta-build corvettes. I probably won't be streaming for too much longer, so I might just insta-build this and let 3 turns pass for the escort. Nice. So that'll be done in 1 turn, and then the escort. Okay, cool. Unassigned heroes. Petra Manzukic is left unassigned. Holy crap, she's got... I didn't even know she was like an available hero. +1 shield absorption on fleets. Yeah, let's put her on planets. So let's get rid of that. Oh god. Can I get rid of it? Reset skills. Does that open up tier 2? No. Ah, we need to have used 5 skill points. Interesting. So, increasing how things go on planets. Extra science in a system. Cool. That's all we can do for now. She's doing a thing. She's got her own little ship as well. Okay, let's see. Oh, I forgot to assign her. Sorry, I'm still just trying to get familiar with the goddamn game. Assigned to system. We'll put her on our home system of Menace. Good. Okay, end the turn. We should get that corvette now. Yes, we did. System colonized on Aldebaran. Finally. Let's go manage it and have a look at it. Low manpower. Your empire lacks troops to fill your stars, systems, and fleets. Uh-oh. I think we might be low on food then, I guess. That's not good. Well, let's see if we can build some stuff that gives us food, right? I need to find something that's more food related, but there doesn't seem to be anything I can get. I know a lot about the game. I've been playing it since the first went into early access, and I played the previous analyst games a lot with my sister. It's good to know, man. Or girl. Yeah, you seem to have a pretty thorough knowledge of the game. Look, when the perks apply, it makes no sense to skill a perk that applies when a hero is assigned to a system and then skill a perk that applies for fleet. Yeah, so I gave her just system ones. I took all the fleet ones off because I knew I was going to put her on a system. Hope that made sense. No, Fish, you're not banned. Of course not. I am reading chat, sorry. I'm just slow at reading it. Because I want to play the game. Okay, so we've got a fleet. How do we merge the fleets? How do we do that? It's as easy as that. I love it. I love it when you think it should work out some way. You do it, and it does. So now our fleet has a corvette in it, and it's got our hero on his own ship as well, I'm guessing. And then we'll have 1 escort, and we'll fly back over here and be like, hey, what's up, dudes? And we'll see if we can take him out. It's just pretty much as simple as that. Our fleet power is now 53. I think with another escort, we might push it over the edge to about 60-something. Plus 40 floor influence per turn. That's good. I did read Twitch chat, Fish. I said hello. I was just a bit late. Real men are on YouTube. Nah, it's all fine. Okay. Multiplayer is great. Yeah, I've heard multiplayer is where it really shines. It tends to. I always find that in these kind of games because, generally speaking, it's like you have to rely on a really good AI. But multiplayer, like players tend to know how to do like everything, and really maximize like what they need against what you're doing. So it's pretty cool. Real-time strategy games always tend to work amazing in multiplayer. Alright, so we've got an idle fleet. That's fine. Everyone just do what they're supposed to be doing. Trader's Reach is almost ready as well. I've got a nice little, you know, section of colonies coming up here. Every time I end the turn, I forget that it's already ended. It's so quick. 2 more turns for the escort. How much would it cost to finish them off? I don't want to do that too quick. What about at Alderban? Can we build a ship up here? We could. It would take way longer than it takes on the other planet, which is good to know. So, where does it tell me the kind of general output of like speed of construction? You know, is it to do with just the population? Kind of seems like it's the same symbol. Oops. Because this is on 9, which seems to... The number of turns until a new population unit. System growth, the current stock population gain turns into... Okay. I'm guessing it is that, just that number. Petra Mandzukic is doing pretty good. Helping things out. Alright, let's keep ending the turn. Good night, Fish. Thanks for tuning in anyway. Tomorrow's a holiday. Maybe where you live. I've got work. Actually, speaking of, what time is it? Holy shit, I've been going for a while. Okay. Probably have to wrap it up after we fight this battle. Tech screen. So we got this one, which means that we can colonize savannas. And movement bonus exploration for warp drives. Okay, cool. I'll just get whatever for now. It doesn't matter because we're not going to go too much further. Although I will probably actually continue playing this afterwards. So now that we've got that, if we've got warp drives, is that a module I probably have to equip that on the ships, I'm guessing. So if I was to go to patrol ships... Hello. Nope, that's not it either. So if we go to support, so we've got Hyperion engine and a warp drive, movement points 3, special. What do we have down here? String gravitrix engine. So I'm gonna apply the design. Now the thing is, I've done that, but have I actually... Have these guys been upgraded? No. So, how do you upgrade them? Do you have to send them back to be upgraded? Also, we've got some things we can, anomalies we can check out down here. A life form. Oh, did it fail? What the hell? Didn't work, did it not? Okay, that one worked. Multiple moons anomaly. Several moons orbit this planet, affecting the weather, nighttime shadows, and the atmosphere in multiple ways. It is worth exploring them, as moons can be the site of ruins and remains of older civilizations. Cool, we got signs from that. Strategy games are always best in multiplayer. The AI can only be so good at the game, since it has to run as many as 11 of them without overtaxing your system. Also, AI is just really hard to make, I would say, as well. Or in a game like EU4, potentially hundreds of AI countries. Yeah, that's true. Turn-based games like AI isn't as bad because you can do all your AI calculations at the end of each turn, so it doesn't tax your system too bad. But games like, yeah, EU4 or Stellaris and things like that, the games that are in real time all the time, that's where, yeah, AI gets pretty tricky on that point. Yeah, I'll be going to E3, Red Wake. I'm leaving on Saturday, and I'll be there for the week, and I'll be demoing Warhammer to people, Warhammer 2. Should be fun. If you're going, if you know anyone's going, tell them to tweet me or something, say hi. You'll see me there anyway, if you want to play Warhammer. Okay. Oh yeah, so we wanted to do another anomaly thing over here. Oh, not that, not that, not that. Atmospheric curiosity. Boop. Empire. Wow, we're just getting a lot of dust. High gravity anomaly. That's a cool image. Don't be doing that, guy. Why do you make me have to moderate? You know? Was it worth it? Just for being annoying? Okay. Yeah, we've got another anomaly here. We can just check that out. Can't wait for general intelligence AI to imprison them. Playing strategy games forever, so it's fun for us. Expedition successful. Exiles. The people that are close to their environment, the Neris, are most content on fertile planets and are helpful for agriculture. Cool. Little stories. Right, are we almost done? One more turn. I keep zooming in, but I keep forgetting it is there at a glance to look at, which is good. Black markets have always existed in dense urban centers within the Empire. As long as they are monitored and kept under control, they have their uses. Criminal elements can be kept busy, hidden taxes can be skimmed, and interesting contraband can be smuggled into the nation for the leadership's pleasure. However, black markets for illegal firearms is another matter, especially when it enables enemy civilizations to get their hands, tentacles, or other appendages on some of the Empire's most effective weaponry. The unfortunate truth is that some of your undercover security forces have unearthed compelling evidence that a gun smuggling ring is operating out of the 3 of your systems. The leader is suspected to be the nephew of the Duke Groltz, a bad apple with a history of criminal activity. What do you do? Well, we could shut down the ring. A healthy black economy is one thing, but arming your sworn enemies in the process is unacceptable. Or, you'll pay the Duke Groltz a visit, make sure he understands the stakes, but this little venture could help you sow unrest in your enemy's ranks. I'm going to shut down the ring. So, assign a hero of at least level 5 on Aldebaran, Volans, and Menace systems, or reach 60 on Aldebaran, Volans, or Menace systems. I don't know. I never even checked what level we're on. I know we're not nearly level 5, but... Level 2. Oh, I've got one of level 5. So let me just double check what that quest was. Assign a hero of at least level 5 on the Oh, gee, on 3 systems. Jesus. I'm not going to do that one for a long time. I would be super interested in a tentacle monster actually using a gun. Fingers and thumbs are like our DRM to our weapons. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. But if you got strong enough tentacles, like, you could just pull back on the trigger, I imagine. If it's like super strong tentacles. We always think of tentacles as being like kind of slimy and stuff, but they don't necessarily have to be. They could just be muscles without fingers. Although, yeah, you'd have to like hold the gun with one tentacle and then like have another tiny one wrap around the trigger if you could. Tricky. Would like to see it though. Okay, so our second ship has been built. Let's head off. We should have enough to get some combat going. Ah, I almost forgot. We need to put this guy in this one. And this navy can head off. Dun 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 dun. Pew. Right, 4 turns and we're in the system. We can fight these guys. It's in the turn. This building is almost complete as well, so let's get another thing going. Sanitary landscaping. Drone networks, so we'll just wait till that one gets done. It feels weird building things. It's like I never have to spend money on anything. It's just about production costs, I guess. It's weird. It's a bit different than what I'm used to. I'm used to building up a resource and spending it to build buildings, but it doesn't seem like you do that. Hey, playing Unfallen? Oh wait, Riftborn? He's playing United Empire. Lol, okay, not good at telling. Sorry, yeah. I'd be super interested in tentacle. Oh yeah, I already read that. I didn't read what was before. How many followers do I need to get you to spill the beans on Warhammer 2? How many followers? Probably, if you had YouTube, probably like 10,000 subs will get you access to the game early, I imagine. So that's how many. We've done it for far less, though. I know some people with Twitter followers of like 3,000 that have been like dedicated Total War Twitter people. Total War Zone is the person I'm referencing. He got invited to see what the next Total War game was before anyone else, along with myself and a bunch of people when we were just YouTubers. So, you know, not that many actually, you'd be surprised. All right. 3 more turns to go. What's wrong? Why is this red? What's wrong? It's gone away now for some reason. Don't know why. Right, I guess we should start exploring out, seeing what's going on. Alright, let's end the turn again. We're 2 turns away now. If you want to spend your money on stuff, it's in the industry block of tax. Is that kind of like the buyout thing for influence? Planetary landscaping just completed. Unique improvement for food. And for that, so these ones are really cheap. 2 turns for that. Someone else has already colonized 8 planets. Jeez. Jeez, guys. Alright, 1 turn to go, and then we get our little taste of combat. I still haven't seen how this plays out. To buy for influence is a faction trait of the Empire, yeah. Cool. Oh, right, sorry. I keep thinking the turn's like going on, but I just keep forgetting every time. Alright, here we are. We're going in. Oh, we have ended the turn. Okay, sorry. Go now. NY Fusion. Getting all the techs. Jesus. Capture, assimilate, or attract a new population type into your empire. We did that. Oh no, it's a new objective. We haven't done that. I thought we did just do it without other people. But for sure, whatever. This isn't even building anything. My bad. Intensive cultivation. We did need food. I think food was just in general kind of low. We didn't have enough population for things. Sustainable farms. Good. Came from our recent techs. And we should be here to fight these guys now, right? What's up? Battle at Bowlands. They've got a Prowler and a Prowler. We've got an Escort, and a Limo 2. I don't know why 1 is empty and 2 is something, but whatever. Jesus, no idea. So we can turtle, 55% hull plating absorption on ships. Power to the shields, 75% absorption on ships, minus 10% damage on weapon modules. They seem pretty shit. Let's do hull plating, I think. Or 15 dust gain for CP of each lost ship. Revive and rebuild. We'll just do this one. It's fine. And then advanced. Let's just have a look at what that looks like. Oh wow. Got a little battle screen. Stats. Can we move these around? I guess not. Alright, we've selected to watch the battle. I don't know what else I can do here apart from... So there's... Ah, okay. Turtle, power to shields, and revive and rebuild. But these are... Okay. All of our ships are just going down this way anyway. So I guess this is kind of for like later stuff. Alright, let's just fight. We're going to turtle and see how it goes. Oh wow, you watched the battle. That's cool. Free camera, overview camera, or auto camera. We'll use auto camera for now. Got our hero on the ship. This is pretty. This is actually pretty sick. Oh, it's got my little weapons and everything. Fire. I'll be honest, it's a little bit not as impactful as I'd hoped it to be. But it's still cool though. Oh, and you can actually pause and slow down. So let's try free camera. Oh yeah. How do we orientate? So Q and E is raise. Oh man, you should have... Oh, right click. Nice, nice. So there they are over there. This is their ships. It's pretty sick. Oh, I clicked out of the game. Alright, let's play. Asterisk or keypad? Oh yeah, okay. We're speeding it up so you can slow it down. Oh yeah, cool. We can do slow motion. Nice. Sorry. Gotta get to grips with this camera. So let's see what our ships are doing. And we'll speed it back up to normal speed. I just wish it had a bit more of a punch to the noise, you know, a bit like doof 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 doof, a bit more bass in there. I actually have no idea how this is going. No idea. It is cool that you can watch, but I just imagine that there's not really that much of a benefit to it after the first couple times. Maybe when they're really big battles. Yeah, low tier weapons, I guess. Oh, nice. Now that looked cool. The way they kind of broke up at first. Oh, and you can select to follow the ship. That's a nice touch as well. He's down. Decisive victory. Cool. Oh, that's cool. Appreciate it. Oh, wow. I didn't even see the planet. Because we were fighting over Volans 3. Destroy the Hisho, and we got our reward 50... whatever that's called. Can't remember already. Your surviving ships circle the floating wreckage of smoking Hisho vessels. Superior firepower has won you the day, but as the oceans recede from your view, you can't help but ponder what kind of barbaric culture these wild warriors hail from. Now, what were they doing on this planet all alone? Yeah, why were they over Hisho 3? Or Volans 3? Alright, that's going to be it for the stream, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think the game is pretty cool. I definitely want to give it more time and really get into it a bit more. And learn its more intricacies. But it seems like I'm very early game. It's much slower to start than I thought. But I guess that's in part due to me learning the game as I was going as well. So yeah, Endless Space 2. It's pretty cool. It's out now, I guess, if you want to check it out. But yeah, because I'm getting a little bit bored of Stellaris at this point. Kind of waiting for the next DLC or whatever, I guess. So this will fill that for sure. And it's got... The thing I do like, they are different games, ultimately. You know, this is very lore-centric. And it seems to focus on people a lot more. Like, you know, your heroes and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. Cool aspect of the game. And I've only played as one faction. I really love to see what the Horatio game looked like. It's a shame that it kept crashing when I tried it. But Horatio, he kept saying like it's just one guy named Horatio that's cloned himself over and over and over again. So it's like, is every character like Horatio the 5th or whatever, the Horatio the 10 millionth? Or, you know, do they rename themselves? Is there subsects of different Horatios copying themselves? I don't know. It's cool. Sorry, Will Headland. But yeah, I've been going for 2.5 hours. Alright, so yeah, thanks very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you for all for tuning in, and I'll catch you in a couple of days. I'll be streaming actually on Tuesday, probably around 8 o'clock as well, for the final Stellaris stream in my Let's Play. I've got a 30-part Let's Play going. It's the part 30 will be coming up. We just, in the last episode, fought a fallen empire and defeated it. It's not fully dead yet, but we pretty much completely removed them from the game. But I think an endgame crisis is going to happen soon, so look forward to that. And if not, it'll just be cool to be with the senators and everybody we've built up with over the series for the last while. So yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, especially to Rosalie for helping me out. Really good info, helped move the stream along quite nicely. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. I love these guys just because that kind of Vine mentality that they seem to have is pretty nice, the way it's visibly connected. Oh yeah, look at that, there's another system out here. I don't even know how we discovered this one. Propitious Seasons Anomaly. Oh wow. Microfactories. Outstanding science. Damn. Alright, that'll be it for the stream. Thanks very much, guys. Catch you in a couple of days. Try to be there on Tuesday for my Stellaris Sun if you can. If not, follow me on Twitter to know when I'm streaming next. I'll be away pretty much all of June, so I won't be streaming too much then. But then when I come back to Total War. The Ratio are one of my favorite factions lore-wise. Played them a lot in the ES1. Yeah, they look like my favorite. It wouldn't work when I started the stream with them, though. Alright. See you guys.